Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a green and gold eye look. I asked you guys to kind of vote in a few videos back, and the green and gold won. So we're going to do that today. And then I am going to do the red and gold look with a friend of mine coming up after my next collab, which will be with Anya. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been with me, thank you. And if you don't like me or my videos, please don't fucking watch me. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I am super fucking okay with that. So I'm going to pull my hair back real quick because I straightened her. I straightened her out. We're going to pull her back. Keep her out of my way. And we'll see how this goes. I'll leave some of it out of my way. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. We'll put some moisturize on. I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Rich Face Base. And yeah, we'll put some primer on the eyes and jump in. It's been a while since I did this, so bear with me. I feel like that's what I say in all my videos now. It's been a while. I already did my brows and they're a little thick, but you know, they're a little bushier, and I tried to lighten this, but because of my tattoos, I often can't do my brows very good. Because my brows are tattooed, so it just is what it is. Alright, it feels good. It's like my favorite right now. I am gonna, oh, I gotta trim. Thank God for a towel. I'm gonna use my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I just apply it with my finger. Okay, that'll work. I like using my fingers with this because I feel like it warms up the product good and makes it spread easier, and I don't end up using too much, so I prefer that. Alright, and then I'm still one of probably the only people in the world that still sets her eye primer, but I just feel more comfortable that way. So I'm going to use my Bare Minerals powder. This is the only thing I use this for, and it's starting to make a little bit of a dent finally, so that's good. I'm just going to cover that primer real quick. I have a mirror above me too, so we'll see how this all goes. We'll see how she turns out. But this is the look that actually won in the votes. And then I have a collab with Anya Stamper coming up, and we're gonna do Christmas lights on our eyes. And then that's on the 22nd. And then on the 23rd, I have a collab with my really good friend, Makeup by Mandy B. And we're gonna do this look, but she's gonna do the green and gold eye, and I'm gonna do the red and gold eye. So that will get done too. I'm gonna work out of the Morphe x James Charles palette, and I'm only going to use two colors, which are, so I tape mine right here. I do it to every one of them. I'm going to use Social Blade and Daddy. Social Blade and Daddy. So hopefully this all turns out the way I want. Fingers crossed, right? Oh gosh, why couldn't I have prepared a little bit better? I'm not a good preparer. I have this big old beautiful bitch full of brushes. Yeah. Alright. Okay. And I use my Boxy Charm insert to clean my brushes. I feel like it's a lot, it gets them really clean, and it's a lot gentler on my brushes. So I really like this as far as cleaning my brushes, like Insta Clean. I know the color switch is really good, but I feel like this is softer material, and I feel like it gets my brushes a lot cleaner. So I actually prefer this one. And shit, we're gonna jump in. My room is a mess right now, so I'm trying to like conceal that part of it. I'm gonna jump into Social Blade, which is like the lighter limey green colored. And I'm gonna get a good amount. And I'm going to do this eye with you guys, and I'll do the other one off camera. And this is just going to be my transition. When I did this look last time, and I mixed it with the red, so I did a green and red eye, I ended up using a different color in this palette as a transition. But I'm going to try it this way today and see. Oh, I did do a green and gold look just by itself too. I think I did it this way. I can't remember exactly, but this is the way I'm going to do it today. So make it very simple and easy for anybody who might want to recreate this. Just 2 colors and some gold glitter. Should be pretty easy. I always think, you know, holiday makeup and stuff should be fun, so some people get overwhelmed whenever they use like a green or a bright color. So I try to show like an easier way to do it so you don't get overwhelmed. So, and then they all look pretty in the end. So, yeah. All right, and then I'm gonna kind of clean my brush off real quick and just go around right here and smooth that out a little bit. It always looks so harsh to you guys, but it's not in real life, and it drives me crazy. It's just the way it is. Just the way it is, I guess. And then I'm gonna go in. That was the transition brush was my It Cosmetics 105 crease brush, and then this is the Jaclyn Hill JH36 brush. I think it's a knockoff for the Sigma E40 brush, but that's just me. I don't own that brush, so I don't know for sure, but every time I see someone use that brush, this is what it looks like to me. All right, we got this. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to take Daddy, which is the darker green. I'm going to stick her right in here, and I'm going to start low and work my way up a little bit. So I'm going to get it right in my natural crease, right around my eyeball socket. Or orbital socket. I don't know what those words. I'm trying to be fancy and I don't know that shit. I'm going to put it around my eyeball. And I'm going to build it up. This comes off very pigmented, but I am trying to build this up because it's easier to blend when, especially these 2 colors, if you start off lighter. So it's less patchy and easier to build up and blend. And I just dip, tap. I'll tap you again. Yeah, so my husband and my boys and the girlfriends all went up to where my father-in-law is buried. He was a veteran, and he's buried on a memorial hill where like 170,000 veterans and their spouses are buried. It's crazy. And they went and laid wreaths. So they volunteered to lay wreaths, and then they laid wreaths on my husband's dad's grave. I posted a picture on my Instagram of it and my Twitter if you guys want to see. I didn't go because it was like a 3-hour thing and I wouldn't have been good walking. So my husband said to stay home because I've been struggling a lot with pain. So I'll think that I can go do these things and then I'll suffer for it. So I'm going to be a little bit more careful right now, especially with the winter, just because my bones and my body hurt already enough just because of that. So I'm just going to try to be careful so I don't flare myself up. So you see I kind of just built that up, and I'm just bringing it up above my natural crease. That way when I open my eye and you see the glitter, this will be right behind it just a little bit. And now there's not probably any product left on my brush, and now I'm just kind of blending them together. And so I hold my brushes because I need better hand control, but this is actually going further away from the bristles is easier for you to blend. I just have to do it a certain way or I'll drop it. I'm just cleaning this brush off now, and I'm going to go back into Social Blade. That picks up so much, Jesus. And then I'm going to go around the edging of that so they blend together good. Yeah. I'm going to go back into Daddy. I love the names of these. So James Charles. Yep, pretty much that. That's what we're doing. And now I'm just going to blend it up a little bit more and a little bit more slowly. That way you can still see that light green peeking through, but it's not the main color that you see. And you can pretty much blend these colors, you know, you can blend eyeshadows without having anything on your brush, and you can do a lot with just a bare brush once the product's laid down. So I like to do that. I like to get it nice and cleaned off and then just use it like that. Yeah, and I'm going to go back into Daddy, and I'm going to go heavy. I'm not going to tap it off. I'm actually going to push it into this spot because I want it to be heavy right there. My outer corner, yep, and I'm not going to really blend this. This is just for my outer corner. Okay, I'm going to clean off my brush. Go back into Social Blade real quick. Tap a bunch of that off, and then, you know, you just go back a couple times, back and forth a few times until you get it the way you want. And then I'm going to go back into Daddy one more time, and I'm very lightly, like I'm barely touching my brush to this. I'm very carefully. Oh, I dipped in one more time and I didn't show you guys, but yeah. I'm just barely touching my lid. So, yeah. That it? It was such an easy look, I promise you guys. It's more or less just being careful with these colors and blending them the right way. Woo! My brush does not want to stay in my hands today, god dang. God dang. Alright. I feel like that's good. I got a full house tonight. All the family is home. Alright, I am going to close this so that I don't break it. And then I'm going to go in. So I kind of been doing this trick if I use like a gold or a silver. And we'll see how it goes. But I put everything in this little jar thinking that that would make my life easier. I was going to use loose glitter, but I'm not going to. I think to keep this simple, I'm just going to do it the way that I did it the other day. But I do want to use these glitters. They're beautiful. Alright, I'm going to go in with my Stila Magnificent Metal in Gold Goddess. And then I also have my Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy. And so I put this on, and then the closer I get up past my crease, I want to get a nice sharp line. So I've been doing that, using that to help me out. So, here we go. Oh god, I always get so nervous when I have to do glitter because, you know, you mess it up and that's just it, game over. And it's a bitch to clean off, and then it's a bitch to come back in here trying to, you know, do all that. So here we go. I'm gonna get close so I can see my mirror up there, and I'm gonna start near my lash line and fill all that in. I actually need to not pull my eye and just use this. Okay, there we go. Woo! And I just start little. You know what I mean? Because this is a new one, so it's got a bunch of, see, if I go too hard. So I just use the tip and kind of, until I get it placed where I want. I don't go heavy yet. And I am going to bring it all the way in. Let's try that. Okay. Alright, so I'd be real careful once I get up toward where my fold of my eye is. And just kind of place it. Then I'll use that Urban Decay one to kind of clean everything up. So I don't like doing cut creases. I feel like it's such an extra big step. I know how to do them, and I've done them before on my channel, but if I can get away with not doing it, I would prefer that. Because I don't like packing on, you know, concealer on top of eyeshadow that's been set and da-da-da. And I feel like it just makes my eyelids crease more. So I try to just do stuff with, you know, wetting my brush or liquid glitter, or whatever, you know, whatever floats your boat. So now I'm just gonna try to blend that out. So I'm using the side, or I'm using a part that I know doesn't have a lot of glitter left on it, and then I'm gonna flip it over to the part that does, and then I'm gonna fill this in. And it's such a easy, but you want to be careful kind of step, you know. My hands decided to try to play me today, but they aren't doing too bad right now. Alright. And you might hear gunshots in the background. That is because my babe is home and he is playing Call of Duty like always. So I'm going to use Midnight Cowboy. And now I'm going to take this and kind of line up and clean that up a little bit. So this is like the tedious work. So I'm going to open my eye and see where I want this to come up so I don't go too high. And these glitters almost match perfectly, so it works out really nice. They blend together real easy and kind of have the same gold color, so I like that. And it makes it a little bit easier just for somebody who struggles with hands. Because that tip of the Stila is awesome, but it is if you don't have good hand capacity, it can be a little tricky. All right, is that what we got? Yep, okay. Then I'm just gonna real carefully bring that. There we go. Sorry, I can't talk while I'm doing this. All right, and there we go. And then that's it. So now I'm gonna go back into the glitter by Stila, and I'm gonna go over this with, see, a lot more. Wait, fill in the gaps. Make it all nice and opaque. There we go. All right, there she goes. And that's it. Super freaking easy, right? I'm gonna let that dry for a minute before I put any green shadow on it, but I'm gonna tap it, and that helps a little bit. So I'll come back to that in a minute. I'm gonna let this dry. Let's see. I'm actually gonna stick some glue on my lashes while this is drying real quick. I brought 3 pair. I don't know which. I kind of want to use the ones I've been using because they got glitter all over them, but they are giving me trouble last time I used them because of the glitter. Ooh, okay, yeah, I kind of want to use these ones. Okay, I'm going to use Batty. Oh, I just ordered the whole line of Batty Bee lashes. I'm so excited. Thanks to Britt Clark here on YouTube. If you don't know who she is, go check her out. She is like me, but way cooler. I'm just saying. Did I bring that up enough? I feel like that's good enough. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue on these bad bitches real quick and get that going. And then this is still drying, so I'm just kind of letting it dry. A trick to make sure you don't get transfers to bring it up enough so that when you do open your eye, it's not transferring on parts you don't want. You know what I mean? So, actually, I think I'm going to pause this real quick. I'm going to put a little bit of the green in here, and I'll be right back. All right, so I went ahead and did this eye real quick, and I thought I'd do the rest of it with you guys real quick. So I'm going to finish this eye with you guys. And I did most of this off camera real quick. So I'm going to take a little bit more of Daddy, which is the deepest green color. And I'm just going to push it over that because I kind of tapped it out with my finger, see? So it kind of blends, really blends easy like that. There. Easy peasy, right? Right. Alright. Alright, I got my glues almost dry, so I gotta hurry. So next I'm gonna take this MAC Liquid Lash Liner, and I'm gonna use my viewfinder, or my camera, my phone, whatever you want to call it, because that was easier for me than seeing my big mirror behind my phone. And I got a lot of glitter in my lashes, so that just happens. Now, when you put liner over glitter, it never looks straight. It looks all bumpy. There's nothing I can do about it, and I'm okay with it. Because once I put lashes on, it covers it all up for me anyways. Oh my gosh, I have glitter everywhere. Okay, so I'm just doing a quick little whoop whoop, just like that. It's not going to be perfect. I'm not trying to make it perfect. And then I'm going to use the Milk Kush mascara real quick. Is my glue still on there? Okay, yeah, my glue's almost dried. I gotta hurry. I'm going to need a makeup wipe. And I just do a light little coat just so that my lashes blend in with my real lashes. I never do a lot. It's just a waste. Makes them really weird. So, I'm going to do a lash with you guys on camera. Again, these are the Tarte Batty lashes, which have been pretty much my favorite. Oops. Sorry, I'm trying to spread the wet glue that's still left on here around. So, All right, here we go. Ready? And just lay them down on top and click them into place. Something like that. There we go. I don't trim my lashes because I always cut off too much, and I just don't feel like doing it. Did I even show you guys? Anyways, lashes are on. Okay, good enough. So next I am going to get this fucking case put away. These are the new style that they came out with Tarte, and I love them so much. At first I was kind of put off by them. I'm like, what the fuck are those things? But now I'm like obsessed. So I'm going to show you what primers I'm going to do real quick. And I'm going to do that off camera to save some time. I do a lot of primers, so judge me if you must. Where's my other little guy? Okay, so I'm going to use the Guerlain L'Or for Radiance. I'm going to go over it with my Tatcha Silk Canvas, and then this, my Urban Decay Optical Illusion, and then my Fine Pores, I'm going to use the Tarte. So I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to do my foundation, which will be me mixing the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation with the Huda. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll be right back. Okay. So now I'm just kind of going over it. I used my IT Cosmetics Love Is the Foundation brush. The only thing I added to it that I didn't show you was this Milk Cosmetics foundation. And I added it because this was so white. See the difference? My neck is always red on camera. I don't know why. But it's still pretty light for me. Thank God it's on my face and not yours. So I'll deal with it. Let me live my best life. But I did want to put a little color into it. So I added that. Just so it wasn't like pure frosting white, which, whatever. Alright, good enough. Oh, as I keep going, good enough. I said good enough. Stop. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, is my eyeliner. Or no, sir, please just think before you speak. I am going to do my foundation. I'm going to use two different ones. I'm going to use this Huda, the Overachiever, and then this Milk Concealer. First, I'm going to go down. First, I'm going to use the only thing I don't like is this, because it doesn't let you, I don't know, it feels nice under the eyes, but it's just, I feel like it just moves your foundation around if you don't get enough concealer out. This is very full coverage. See what I mean? It just moves shit around. I don't know. Maybe, and I think you need too much to use it. I feel like you don't need as much as it's trying to make you use. So, yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. Oh, it looks like poop. See, and then it just leaves it. I don't know. That's just not very appealing to me. So I'm going to wipe it off with my Beauty Blender, which is the lime colored one, which is dirty, of course. Because I wash them and then I use them off camera. And then I don't wash them again before I film because I don't know why I'm like that. But I'm going to use my Beauty Blender and blend that out real quick. Oh, foundation and concealer is going to give me a hard time on my nose today. I can just tell. Excuse me. I inside burped. I have 5 Guys waiting for me when I'm done, so I'm excited. They brought me home food. If you haven't tried 5 Guys, and if you have one in your town, it is the best. It's the best. It's Burger Place. I'm going to go in with this Flex Concealer from Milk. I'm going to put a lot on my nose to try to help my nose out because the bitch is struggling. Oh, I don't like the smell of this concealer. Okay. Alrighty. And then same thing. I feel like it just helps blend it all together. My problem, I have 2 powders to try. I mean, I've used them both and I like them both, but I think I'm going to try to spread them out because I got the Huda powder and then the Milk one. So I might try them in different places on my face just to see how they work together with all these different foundations. Oh God, this is the part I hate. Okay, there we go. All right, good enough. Good enough for now. Next I'm gonna do cream bronzer. Where is my cream stuff? Okay, and I'm gonna use the Milk ones that I think I've used before in videos. This takes too long. I wish I would have done all this when I was off camera. They come in these little, I mean, it's like a whole thing. It's ridiculous sometimes. Okay, put you there. And then they come with this little cap that's hard to get off. It always gouges my shit. But it's good to keep this nice and creamy, so I get it. Wow, look at the difference. Look how pale I am. Good Lord. Okay. That's all I'm going to do for bronzer. I wish I would have put shit away better than I do. Why don't I? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to wet my brushes with this Evian spray, and I just do it so that it doesn't move my shit around. A little bit of dampness helps. Or blend that out. Look how good that blends out, though. Jesus, I love it so much. I love cream products to the point of never wanting to do my makeup without them. And like during the winter, you don't necessarily need all this, but I'm that extra bitch. I'm that bitch that I have to do everything so fucking extra. Oh. Okay. It was really sweet. My kids went Christmas shopping last night together. Both my boys and their girlfriends for me and their dad. They drove themselves and everything. I was like, oh my gosh, they're growing up so fast. It made me kind of sad. I'm proud, but I was also like, damn. There's no going back. These kids are growing up quicker than I can handle. So I have two cream products for contouring, and I think I'm going to use this one. This one's great, but you got to press it out of this little thing. And this blends out really easy, so I'm just going to use a couple dots because it stretches pretty good. And then I'm still healing from my last neck tattoo retouch, so I'm going to be pretty careful with that still. Please go into your home. No, you don't want to? Well, fuck off then. And I'm going to do the same thing with this brush. This is my favorite cream contouring brush. It's a Royal Lange Nickel. So this, see, it's a lot. I'm actually going to take it and try to wipe some off as I go, because it blends out really nice, but it's a lot. I thought 2 dots would be perfect, but... And I am going to have to clean up my neck, I think, after this. God dang it. That's okay. I just wipe off where the foundation, or the stuff is on my actual tattoo. I look a little weird, but I don't care. Like I said, thank God it's on my face, right? And you don't have to, guys don't have to wear it like this. But I did my neck for a couple of reasons, and one of them was so that I could wear darker foundation because I'm so pale. And especially like when I do videos, I always look so off. But in real life, you know, I'm actually like, look the way I should. And so I wanted to be able to wear darker foundations, and I had some trauma when I was a kid that I involved my neck that I didn't want to look at anymore. And yeah, so... Okay, and then I'm just going to go over some of that with my sponge real quick, especially right here, and just make sure everything blends in good so I don't look like I got a line. And clean up a little bit. And there we go. And if you ever do too much up there, just kind of do that. There we go. And then I'm going to take a little bit of blush, cream blush. This is from Milk as well. This is in the color Swish. Swish. I tried to whistle with my teeth. Okay. And you just need a little bit. I keep going so ham with this, but I don't need to. And then I'm going to use my little Oh, please don't get all over me. My little cream blush brush. And all these products blend in so good together, so I love that. So I try to use a lot of the same products. Like the brand, if I'm using milk, I'll try to use as many milk products as I have. Or if I'm using... oh, I forgot my Charlotte Tilbury. Oops, where'd she go? My filter. The Hollywood filter. This is really good, but it's too late now. I forgot. I love the way that makes my skin glow, damn it. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, now you just go back over it again and make sure everything looks like it belongs there, and it should be blended that way. And then I'm going to go in and now do powders, hopefully. Fucking fingers crossed. Okay, so under my eyes, come on, products, why are you so far away from me? Under my eyes, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powder. I've been liking that a lot for underneath my eyes to set them. So look how much yeah, I love it. And I'm just going to take this Jaclyn Hill brush. And I'm just going to set underneath my eyes. That's it. There we go. I like to pat it so it fills in my wrinkles and then swish it. And this powder will give me a little bit of color back too, so it won't look so pale. I know it's kind of scary at first, but it all works out in the end, I promise. Okay, and then I'm going to take this Huda powder. So these do have a distinct smell, but I really don't mind them like I thought I would. She looks like that. I've used the shit out of this, and I actually really like it. But I don't like the netting in it, and I know you can take it out. I'm just too fucking lazy. So I make it work. And then I'm going to take my big ol', what is this? Jaclyn Hill brush. And I'm going to set everything real quick. Okay. And then I'm going to take another powder because we're fucking going there today. Why not, right? I'm already at 32 minutes, which means I have 6 minutes to complete my fucking face. Yeah. This has the most annoying packaging ever, but I do appreciate the fact that it keeps all the powder in place. So I just dip it in there. This is the milk powder. And I'm going to go up here and set. This has a little bit of a tint to it. Okay. And then, there we go. And now I'm going to go fast mode because I'm running out of time. So I got to put all these fucking things back, which I think is just a lot. It's a lot for a girl to deal with. All right, next I'm going to go into these. I got both of these in the last haul. I use one for contouring because it's a cool tone, and then I use the other one for bronzer. These are the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star something. I don't know. I'm in a hurry now to get this done. So I'm going to use that one for my bronzer. And it's just beautiful. I like warm tone bronzes. I can say it right. Oh, I just went into the wrong color. Did I really just do that? Fucking retard. Jesus. Sorry, I don't mean to say the R word like that. I don't think of handicapped people when I say that word anyways, so. Okay. But I apologize if I offended anybody by it, because I know it does offend people. I actually have a learning disability, so if anybody should be offended, it's me. But again, I don't really look at people with disabilities in a negative way, because I have a lot of disabilities. Alright, and now I'm going to go into the cool tone one with my Eda brush, which I actually have really been loving, so who would have known. I'm just going to do it right here. Right where I need a little bit of shadow to make it look like I got nice cute cheeks. I'm just going to blend it. Oh, there. So whenever you do too much, which I do a lot, always doing the most, right? When I mess up like that, I just go over it with my powder brush. And it lightens everything back up, see? Jeffree Star calls it veiling. Veiling. Okay, and I got a new Charlotte Tilbury blush and it's like a swirl and pop. So we're gonna see how this goes real quick. Ooh, I'm gonna swirl and oh, she pigment. Oh, okay, she's super pigmented. Okay, I love a pigmented blush. Nothing makes my heart happier. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have 3 minutes left. So what I'm gonna do is pause with you guys real quick and go and do my under eyes real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. So I went ahead and did my under eyes. I just repeated the same step and used my MAC kohl liner in Feline. I'm gonna spray my face with some MAC Fix Plus. Make it all be pretty. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use the Huda. This is the gold I'm gonna use. It's called Azores. I don't know. But I'm gonna stick her right in there. Quickly. Just to brighten it up a little bit. Pretty. And then I'm gonna take a little tiny bit of that. Not a lot. Just stick it right there. And then I'm going to go into my Manny palette. Well, this is the new highlighter palette he's got. And I'm going to use Medusa on my cheeks. This is beautiful. I like to mix them too, but this one's been my favorite. It's just beautiful. Oh my god, my video is about to start over again. Come on, hurry up, Sarah. Okay. I think I have till 38, so maybe we're gonna make it. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, good enough. We're glowing to the gods. I'm gonna go in with the Fenty and then this, what is this called? The Makeup Forever lip liner in Anywhere Walnut. This doesn't show a lot. I like having a lip liner down if I can help it. So she's just a light colored nude. And then I'm going to do the Fenty in Unbutton. Quickly. I'm going to get it on my teeth. I already know it. You wouldn't think that this applicator would make it easy to put this on, but it actually really does. At first I was like, what the fuck kind of applicator is that? Alright, and now I'm going to spray my face down real quick with the Urban Decay All-Nighter. And we're done. I'm going to take these clips out. This is my final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry it took me so long to get this done, but she's done. Yay! We got her filmed and we're getting her put up. So yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. I might try to do another one. I might try to do the red and green look tomorrow, and then I'm going to do the red solid gold look in another video in a collab. So this is the final look. I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.